Hi, my name is Dylan Moody, and this is my social media presentation for the music technology class. This was a really fun project for me to see what some of my artists are like off of the regular main YouTube or Facebook page that I normally look at to see how big they are and how many people are able to see them throughout the day. So to begin with, myself, I'm a music ed teacher, specific on choir, and for music technology, being anything involved for social media, it's probably not going to be that big. I did find a really cute little school called Kelly Walsh High School that they did a little bit, but unfortunately, it just depends on the school how big I am, if a Facebook page or their own personal web page would be any benefit or not. But one group that has done a lot about that I've seen is this group called Anthem Lights. They're gonna just address them the most throughout this whole video. They're a wonderful group of four guys who sing Christian music and also covers of a bunch of awesome songs, sorry. And me personally, I love all of their mashups. They just have done a lot of mashups from years like 2007 or 2013. They had a large range throughout those years of making a mashup of every year, and I just love their music through that. So personally, usually I just found them through YouTube, and I do technically follow them on YouTube, but they haven't really brought out enough stuff for me to be like a constant looker at that. But looking into what else they had to offer, I found out that they, along with a YouTube account and iTunes and stuff that I already knew they had, they also sell CDs through their own personal website that they've made. And here's a look at this wonderful website they've made. They got a lot of options, a variety of things that you can do throughout just their own personal web page. It shows all their music that they've made and then how you can get to that music, whether through iTunes, Spotify, a solid CD, which I love CDs by the way, or like YouTube. And I think that's just so phenomenal that they're able to do that, along with all their videos are on here as well, or at least the bulk of them are, which again, it's run through YouTube, so just a little bit of a branch off there from YouTube. Some other fun stuff if you were looking to go and see them in live with tours, or also if you wanted to play their music, they have some really cool sheet music that I'm absolutely maybe considering going and buying, which would be really fun to play. But all in general, it was just remarkable to see that just through one web page alone, they were able to get themselves really out there. And at least for someone like me right now just starting, it probably wouldn't be the best idea to go full on in with a website. But they've gotten themselves well known enough to get this awesome resource of a website. So like I mentioned, YouTube, they're pretty much even on the website, and also their Facebook page, it has a lot of links going to their YouTube account, which honestly, I feel like those big three are pretty much the need or the most for anybody. Spotify, that's great for online streaming. That's also a really good library. I love using that too. But with Instagram and Twitter, they're really just a repeat of YouTube, just saying, hey, we have a new video coming out. Here's a link to YouTube. And a little bit of funner videos on Instagram to show you a little bit of like the background of them, but not just their music side, which I feel like right now we're focusing on how they can post themselves up as a musician as themselves. So basically, just really awesome group, love them to death, and I had a really fun time in doing this project. I also looked at this great guy named Chase Holferter. Sorry, I probably butchered his name, but he's also got a really awesome YouTube channel, and like Anthem Lights has Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, but have probably the same amount of emphasis. YouTube, bulk of it, and Facebook being a co-link with that, but then Twitter and Instagram, you probably are seeing the same stuff or a little bit of their personal life in that. But thank you so much for this opportunity to build my opportunities of knowledge. And if you're interested in looking at anything from Anthem Lights, here's all their links: their webpage, their YouTube, their Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also their Spotify. So thank you so much.